Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's class. Today, we are going to be learning about Microsoft PowerPoint. As we have learned before, while we're busy with Microsoft Suite, Office Suite, we've learned that Microsoft has Microsoft Word, which is responsible for all of our text in terms of creating essays, in terms of creating letters, and in terms of drafting our contracts. Then we've also learned about Microsoft Spreadsheet, where it is responsible for all of calculations, our lists, our timetables, and so forth. Then today we're going to be learning about Microsoft PowerPoint. Does anyone know what Microsoft PowerPoint is used for? Anyone? Anyone?
Hi, sir. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I think Microsoft PowerPoint is used to create presentations.
Yes, that is very correct. So Microsoft PowerPoint is used to create your presentations. So this is where you project all of your presentations to an audience. It can be either in a in a projector through a big computer screen, or you can even use TV. This is your basic slide projection. So what you're going to do is going to create a new slide, a new Microsoft. So you right click and then you click on new. So you also go to Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. But I've already created one and I've named it Things to Know. It's a blank one, Things to Know. So I am going to click on Things to Know, and then I am going. So after clicking on the new PowerPoint presentation, you will find a default screen. So a default screen is still plain with no presentation, with no slides as yet. So the first thing you do is you have a default area and you have a more area. So on your home tab under the ribbon of slides, you click on new slide with an arrow. This is where all of your slides, your slide formatting is shown. So because like every book, we need to know what the title is, we're going to click on the title slide. So after clicking on the title slide, we have our title. So here I name this. So we also have a subtitle, but I don't, and you can just add a subtitle if you want to add. So here I'm just going to write everyone with me.
Yes.
Thing to do now is like unlike your word, you are able to change your theme. But let's first start changing your font. Just like Microsoft Word has font changes, you can also change your font. So let me just choose any font, and you can also increase your font or decrease your font, right? So here, unlike Microsoft Word, you are able to then change your theme. As much as in Microsoft you are able to change your page color, here you are able to change theme. So you go to the design tab and then you look for more. Here there's an arrow showing us more. So this is where as I hover, I'm able to see different types of themes. So the one thing I'd advise you guys that keep it simple but nice. So I'm going to choose this one. So now I know which one is. So now I know what the whole presentation is about because I already have a cover page, which is a title slide. And then I go back to my home tab and then I click under new slide. So now because I already have a title slide, I have to add a title and content. So here, every slide has its own title. So I click on add title, I write here adding. So here we're going to be adding bullets, meaning that we are learning how to add text and how to format our text. So I like to center my headings and I like to enlarge my bullets, to enlarge my title. So here I'm able to add text, I'm able to add tables, insert tables, pictures, videos, graphs. Basically, I'm able to add your graphics and text. So for now, on this one, because we are adding bullets and bullets use text, I'm going to add text. So I'm just going to name random colors. Let's say blue, pink. So now, because I've run, when I press enter here, it gives me a bullet, and I press enter after every color, it gives me a new bullet. Then I highlight all of my text. I come to home tab, under my paragraph section, I click on the bullet area. So I am able to now choose my different types of bullets that I'm looking for. So I'm going to pick this one. So now that I've added my bullets, I'm going to add a third slide. You see the number increases, meaning I have page 1 and page 2. Slide 1, slide 2. And then I click on new slide, I add a comparison. This is where now I am going to add comparisons. So let's say good, bad. So I have a title, I center my title, I make it bold. I increase the font, and then from there, again, just like the other parts, I add and I add. So good, let's name good things. Let's say smiling is good. Smiling is good. Let's say love and let's say sharing is good. Then bad things, let's say stealing. Well, what else is good? Well, what else is bad? Does anyone have something to contribute? Bad. So it's fighting. Fighting is bad. Fighting. What else? Stealing, fighting, and messing around is bad. So now I have both the good versus the bad. See? So I go back to my home tab to add something I call a comparison slide. No, we already have a comparison slide. We now add a two content slide. So we say, so this is where I'm going to add pictures. Remember, I told you my title. I make it bold. I make it big so it stands out, and I center it. So now I'm going to add a section where it says add pictures. So this is where I add my pictures. This is, I just add any picture. So the one thing I like about this is that I'm able to resize my pictures. When I click on it, it shows me a frame. I click on the edge and I now go up and I go down. I increase it and decrease it. And then I click on the next part. I also add another picture. Let's look for a different picture. Let's add this picture and say insert picture. So now that I've inserted my picture, I am now able to increase it. Yeah. And then I now go to my last slide. So last slide I add, let's say, let's go back to a title slide. This is where I thank you viewers. So I say I hope so right now this is my entire slide. So this is my entire slideshow presentation. So now the one thing I want us to do is learn how to add transitions. How do we add transitions? We go to transitions, and on every slide, let's pick more. You see, we go to more. So these are all the different transitions. I'm able to peel it off, so it peels off. So the one thing I advise you guys is to always use one transition, just so it makes it more attractive. Because the moment you use different transitions, people are going to be so focused on your transitions and forget about the actual slide. So always use one transition. So all of my slides now peel off. And then I am able to add animation. So animation, I don't add per slide, I add it per content. So for example, I now add on the actual words, let's say float in. Same way, you say more and then you click on float in. So now this part is going to float in. Just so you know area, you click there, you say float in. So now this part is going to float in. You go to bullets. You click on adding bullets, we click on float in. It is going to float in. You click on our content, you highlight, you say float in. So how do I check whether this thing is working, whether my whole transition is working? Go back to my first page. I click on what's this part? I click on slideshow. I click on it. So this is how my slideshow is going to appear. So firstly, because I'm letting it float in, it's going to be blank. And then I press my arrows, it flies in, it floats in. When I change, the transition moves, the animations. So this is the difference between animation. So for today's activity, guys, I would like you guys to try this out. So let me just add on a slide here. It's what's this? Title and content. This slide is going to be uploaded just so everyone can watch. And if you have questions, be sure to ask me, email me, or just set up a meeting with me. So slide, create a presentation. With comparing slides. Translation. So here is your activity, guys, to just try out, and I can see whether you are able to do this or not. Create a presentation about yourself, add text with bullets, themes, and comparison slides. Add transitions and animation. So the submission is Friday. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. And if you have any questions, be sure to let me know. Does anyone have a question, or am I allowed to now sign out?
Good. We're fine.
You're fine?
Yes.
Okay. It's just let me know if you have any problems, and yeah, thank you guys for joining in today. Have a nice day. Goodbye.